Most people think becoming rich changes everything, but it doesn't change life the way you expect. At 7 a.m., one person wakes up and checks their bank account before brushing their teeth. Another checks the stock market, and another checks nothing at all. Same morning, completely different realities. Today we live one day again and again, but each time the net worth changes, and with it the rules of life quietly rewrite themselves. Because money doesn't just buy things, it changes time, risk, and eventually what problems even exist. At zero net worth, the alarm rings because it has to, not because you're rested. Breakfast is quick, cheap, predictable, and the biggest financial decision is whether ordering food tonight will damage next week's budget. Every hour equals survival, income equals time, and missing work means immediate stress. Here, cash flow is oxygen. Without it, nothing else matters. And advice like just invest early sounds logical but useless because investing requires surplus, and surplus requires breathing room. Rewind, net worth 10,000. Life isn't secure, but there's a small buffer. One emergency no longer destroys everything, and you begin thinking about saving instead of surviving. Investment apps appear, productivity videos play, maybe your first index fund purchase feels powerful. Yet effort still matters more than returns because income growth changes life faster than small investments ever can. The real asset here isn't money, it's skills, and your day splits between earning today and building tomorrow, while many people mistakenly believe investing alone creates wealth, when in reality it mostly builds habits first. Rewind again, 100,000 net worth. Life looks normal from outside, but decisions slow down because opportunity cost becomes visible. A vacation quietly transforms into lost future growth. Money gains gravity, markets and inflation suddenly matter, and you learn accumulation is boring, consistency compounded, yet psychologically dangerous because progress becomes invisible, richer without feeling rich. Rewind, 1 million. Society says you've made it, but internally little changes overnight. Work becomes optional in theory, not always in practice, because the uncomfortable math reveals $1 million invested conservatively may only generate modest yearly income depending on where you live. Wealth stops being a number and becomes a system involving allocation, taxes, and risk management, and the goal quietly shifts from making money to not losing it. Rewind, 10 million. The alarm disappears and time becomes customizable, yet complexity explodes. Accountants, lawyers, diversification, structures, money behaves like a company needing management. Calendars refill differently, and risk stops feeling exciting because a bad year can erase more wealth than decades of salary could create. Wealth removes small problems but introduces large invisible ones. Final rewind, 100 million. Prices stop mattering, percentages replace numbers. Daily market movements change net worth more than most lifetime incomes. Consumption stops scaling because you can only live one moment at a time. So money transforms into influence, access, and ownership rather than lifestyle, while happiness barely moves because humans adapt faster than wealth grows. Zoom out and a pattern appears. Early wealth depends on effort, middle wealth on discipline, large wealth on systems, and extreme wealth on ownership. The biggest lie is that money solves life in a straight line. Instead, it changes the game itself. At 0, you fight scarcity. At 100,000, impatience. At 1 million, risk. At 10 million, complexity. At 100 million, meaning. Same person, different fears, different mornings, different realities. Which leaves one uncomfortable question. If every level simply replaces old problems with new ones, what number were we really chasing? And when your net worth changes tomorrow, which version of your day are you actually trying to live?